every time she gives me a bad weave, I get so mad, my head starts spinning. I'm like, why did you give me a bad weave? My head comes off and starts rolling around. I'm like, why did you give me a bad weave? Anyway, well, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy with me, Rock Paper Mario. The first part of this LP went up yesterday, and I just wanted to say thanks a million for the reception. It was delightfully received by all of you.
Mr. Mario, check it out. I'm a mail toad and I have a letter for you.
Dear Mario, I'm in a faraway place, but I'm coming all right if you're coming to rescue me. P.S. This gift will come in handy.
Princess Peach included 5 one-ups.
Yeah, why not? I'll take the one-ups. But yeah, thanks a million for the reception you guys gave this LP. I was delighted that you were also pumped, as just as pumped as as I was for it, you know, that kind of way. Because I don't know, like I haven't felt that, like I haven't felt like that way recording videos in a long time. Like, you know, that really kind of like, oh, where this is like the start of something new. It's the start of something new. And now we are going to the Space Junk Galaxy with like the ship, that ship that has a big fresh mouth from Pikmin 2. He's got a big fresh mouth. But yeah, we might as well start off on the Space Junk Galaxy. And they're still introducing new mechanics. Like, this game pretty much never stops introducing mechanics, which is what's cool about it. Like, there are some like mechanics that show up now repeatedly throughout the game, like over and over again in different ways, to that kind of way. But like, for a large, to a great, somewhat, I don't know what way I should express this, but it's quite the amount of different small little mechanics that they have in this game is quite unbelievable. And like, to the extent that some of them only appear in one level, do you know? Well, I suppose that's like there are like variations and stuff like that. All I'm trying to say is that like, this game like pretty much keeps it interesting for the whole game. Like, those pull stars that we just saw there, like they'll get even more complicated with the pull star paths and things like that. And I think that's one of the things that like maybe was not of benefit to Mario Galaxy 2, because the whole, I'm not going to like try and harp on too much about why I think, because it's not that I don't want you guys to get the impression that I don't like Mario Galaxy 2, because I do. I really do like Mario Galaxy 2. It's just that there are a lot of things about it that I think make this game easier to fall in love with. That's the only thing. I think it's more that I love this game so much that I can never like Mario Galaxy 2 as much as this one, no matter how much I like it. I think that's a better description. So now what they're basically doing is taking like the two mechanics that we just had and putting them together, which is pretty cool. Like, these pull stars are just like, it's such a cool idea and it works so well. It's just so fun. But like, when you think about like Mario Galaxy 2, there wasn't anything really groundbreaking in it compared to this game. Like, you had the cloud power-up, which was cool. You had the other, yeah, you pretty much had the cloud power-up and that was it. Other than that, like, there wasn't an awful lot that was going to be really fascinating. You're not going to, I'm going to leave the Goomba incarcerated for the greater good, but I am going to free my friends, the Toads. Oh no! I love it when they say that. But look, don't they spin if you go over and like spin near them? Yeah, they do. Yeah, look at them. They're delighted with themselves. Jeez, the big pink Toad had like a whole giant crystal all to himself. I'm quite a big fan of the Space Junk Galaxy. A lot of it is very kind of tranquil. Do you know? Sorry, Toad, I didn't mean to stomp on you there.
Da-da-da-da! Mr. Mario, as the brave captain of the Toad Brigade, I've already discovered a shortcut to the Power Star.
Oh, great, thanks a million. He actually has his own game now, and it looks so fun. Like, I love Toad. Like, Toad is just so fun. This, like, and like, he has his own game, but I don't have a Wii U, so I can't really play it. I suppose I might, like, play it on Albert, my brother's one, but like this star, like not this star, but like this area here with the cool blocks that kind of like come and like place themselves as you go near them, which is really cool, and then they like go away again when you go a certain distance away from them. There's like later on there's like a purple coins mission on this one, which is kind of like, which the purple coins missions are kind of like 100 coins where you have to collect, just in case you don't know, you have to collect 100 coins sometimes within a time limit or whatever. And there's like one purple coin mission where you're on these things or whatever. That mission isn't hard with Mario. I remember I kept dying on it when I was playing through it as Luigi, because you get to play through this game as Luigi once you beat it once, I think, or something, or once you get 120 stars, I don't know what it is. But you get to play through it as Luigi then afterwards. But Luigi has like no traction as is normal, or that kind of way. Like he slides around the place. Like he has like, he jumps better, but he slides when he stops. And what kept happening to me was when I'd like get the final coin, there'd be a cutscene for the star appearing, and then like after the cutscene I'd still have momentum from previously, so I'd like slide off the edge as soon as the cutscene was over, die without having any opportunity to save myself. It was ridiculous. But there we got like the pull star pat. So yeah, that's that. And we discovered a new galaxy already. I know like the way it kind of worked out with the first dome was that we kind of did pretty much all of the dome almost. Well, what seems like all of the dome. In the first, oh, here's another level where we have to firmly grasp it. This time I will grip it in that manner. In the manner that one is accustomed to. But I know like with the first dome, we kind of completed that before moving on to the second one. We kind of got all the worlds and all the stars and stuff. That'll like change because you will end up unlocking the next dome before finishing all of the stars in the previous one, which I like because it means like, do you remember like the way I did Mario Sunshine? I like to kind of go back and forth and mix it up a bit. Hey now, if you're thinking about just rolling that ball away, you better listen to old Billboard here. First jump on to get on the top of the ball. Okay, done. Alright, you're on now. Hold it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm doing it. And then you just tilt it. That's the basic position. And then you blah, blah, blah. And then you just smoosh it. I love that word. I love how he says smoosh. Like it's not even a real word. Oh, I'll have to pay attention here. This level is brilliant. It's just so much fun. Like, you just get to smoosh everything in your way. And I love the way he calls like, smoosh. Like, smoosh. Like, it's not even like a real word. It's just brilliant. I'm pretty sure when I used to play this, like, when Albert and I used to play this game or whatever, whenever you'd squash an enemy, we'd just go like, smoosh. Smoosh. Because, like, you can't not. It's just so funny. It's just, like, how often do you get to use a word that doesn't exist? Like, smoosh. At least you don't have to worry about them, like, knocking you off the edge. I can't remember if there's, like, any level. Are there bombs in this one? I know there's, like, a more extensive level like this in Mario Galaxy 2 with bombs in it, but I can't remember correctly if there are, like, bombs in this one. Now, which way do I want to go? I think I'll go this way, because I don't, like, trust the momentum and jumping and things like that. But yeah, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You grasp the shaft of the Wiimote, and then you gently manipulate it until you achieve the desired result. Basically, so here we go, and we're nearly there. So a game I've been thinking about a lot recently is Super Monkey Ball, and this just reminded me of it even more. I actually have the first Super Monkey Ball for the GameCube, which is one of my favourite games of all time. Unfortunately, I've never played the second one. I'd love to try it, because apparently there's like an extensive story mode and stuff like that. But like, funnily enough, like there is like one-player stuff in Super Monkey Ball, but what I always found like the most fun aspect of the game was just the whole... see, we discovered a new galaxy already here in the fountain. I hope it's like the one I'm thinking of, the droid I'm looking for. But the most fun aspect of Super Monkey Ball were like, first of all, the parachute games, because there are those like parachute games like the gliding one and stuff. No, it's not the one I'm thinking of. I think that's in the next dome. I'm thinking of Beach Bowl Galaxy, because is it Beach Bowl Galaxy? I think it's Beach Bowl Galaxy is what I'm thinking of. The one with the first one with the penguins in it, not the second one. I love that galaxy. Battle Rock isn't one of my favorite galaxies. It's kind of cool, but I just I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's just there are other galaxies that I like even more. I kind of I like Space Junk because of kind of the tranquil atmosphere. This is kind of like a more tense kind of atmosphere. It's pretty cool, but oh no, there's no blue star chip here. But yeah, with Super Monkey Ball, there were these cool level like mini games. First there was billiards, and there was billiards. There was those guys look like the cute little UFO from Earthbound is what they look like. There was billiards. There was like a really cool gliding game, which was my favorite. And then there was like the boxing game. The boxing game was just manic. It was just crazy. And then you could do races as well. The races were great fun. Do you want to know what we used to do? Like various friends of mine, and my brother and I and stuff like that. We used to. There were two things we used to do with the racing stages. There were only ever two tracks that we used to race on in Super Monkey Ball. And one was the regular one, the green one, where you can't really fall off the edge. You can get knocked off by like bombs and stuff, but you can't really fall off. What we used to, and it's just basically a basic oval track, kind of like Baby Park in Mario Kart Double Dash. And I'm just ignoring all this complete like this entire shitstorm that's going on the screen right now. Because I'm preferring to talk about Baby Park in Mario Kart Double Dash and Super Monkey Ball, but I'm pretty sure I talked enough about my love for this game in the first parts to make up for that, and I can afford to talk about other games for the moment. But yeah, we used to turn on that green basic forest green stage on Super Monkey Ball, but set it to 50 laps, so have like a race with like 50 laps on that regular green stage. And it just used to be crazy, it used to go on forever, and it was just so funny. And it was just manic, because it's so simple. You don't really have to concentrate on where you're going. All you have to concentrate on is getting weapons and knocking other people, destroying other people, freezing them or blowing them up with the bombs or whatever. Or passing them out. It's just it's terrible fun. And then the other thing that we used to do 50 laps on that other course as well. Do you know, the desert one? That's actually technically supposed to be I think actually the second hardest course in racing course in the game. The hardest is probably that space kind of one, that crazy weird one, that blotchy poo head. But I think it used to say AV. It used to be in the shape of AV, the letters AV or something, if I remember correctly. But we used to set that to 50 laps as well. And do you know what I was able to do? It was really funny. I was able to do two things. In that course, it's possible if you kill the computer players at certain spots, or if you hit them at certain spots. No, that was in the green level. Okay, first of all, in the AV level, the desert one I'm talking about at the moment, it was possible that if you killed them at a certain spot, that it was at the top of a hill, that they'd get stuck in a loop where they'd drop down on top of the hill and then they'd roll down and then go off the edge by themselves. So they just get stuck in the computer player would just get stuck in this constant death loop. And it was so funny, and it was really easy. All you'd have to do was wait and bomb them at a certain point so they'd go off the edge, and then they'd respawn at the respawn point and go off the edge happily themselves. And it used to be just so funny. And the other thing we used to do was in that green stage, it's actually possible to bomb one of the computer characters in such a way that they get stuck in the wall of the thing. Like, they actually get stuck in between the railing or whatever and the track, which used to be hilarious as well. It was just so funny. It seems that a prankster comet has appeared somewhere, says Rosalina. Do you know what she's like? She's like that Claire Danes in Stardust is what she's like. Prankster comets have very strange effects on galaxies. If you want to learn more about those curious comets, ask the Luma who knows about such things. Who's this purple guy? He has hair like, is it Zephyr? Is that the bird's name in Minish Cap? For some reason I remember Zephyr having hair like that. Or I suppose he has hair like a chocobo as well. Hello, he's actually bigger than I ever thought he was. Hey ho! If you need to know anything about prankster comets, I'm your Luma. How can I help? Tell me more. That prankster comet is always stirring up trouble, making galaxies go all crazy. Speedy comets limit the amount of time you can spend there. Daredevil comets leave you with low life. Cosmic comets make you race a mirror of yourself. Fast flow comets make your enemies move faster. Now the fun part is trying it with you and out. Yeah, I guess we'll do that if there's a comet there. These comets, what they'll do is they'll appear in like older levels. Like you can see there's one there now in the not the furnace, the terrace, the furnace. The furnace! There in like somewhere. So we'll do that in the next level. So in the next video. So thanks a million for watching this. Thanks a million again for the good reception, and I'll see you next time. Bye.